The moderating effect of household income on the determinants of parental contribution to children in Malaysia. A 2023 study delves into the weighty responsibility parents shoulder in preparing their children for a promising future, identifying predictors of parental contribution in low-income households. The study highlights the interconnected relationship between parental contributions, children's upbringing, and household income, emphasizing their pivotal role in shaping character and development. Overall, the study advocates for investments in children from low-income households for a brighter future, urging support from governmental and non-governmental entities. The researchers are eager to conduct this research because they have realized that there is generally a lack of support and care objectives for needy children. The goal is to reduce inequalities, with suggested policies that should be universal, paying attention to the needs of disadvantaged and marginalized populations. Objective: to understand how parents in low-income Malaysian households invest in their children's upbringing. This study used a multi-stage sampling technique when selecting the study's sample by randomly selected states across different zones. Then, within each state, surveyed both urban and rural families with young children, focusing on middle and low-income earners. They interviewed one parent per household, asking about family background, finances, child rearing practices, and spending habits. By analyzing this data with statistical tools, the study explored how parental characteristics, child upbringing, financial strain, and even shopping behavior all influence the level of parental investment in these families. The article also studies respondents' background, which include household income, household food adequacy, and household expenditure. The article found that the highest household income rate was 76.1%, which is less than RM3860. As for food adequacy, 54.9% respondents said it is enough for them to buy a lot of food. The overall mean household expenditure was 1,783.18 Malaysian ringgits per month. Based on the findings, the article highlighted that household income plays a moderating role in how child upbringing is connected to parental contribution in order to raise their children in terms of education, household needs, and discipline and guidance. Low income status and limited parental contribution in children do not assist children's achievement in the future. This is because low-income families might face challenges in providing educational support such as tutoring, educational materials, or access to any extracurricular activities. Secondly, the purchasing style of parents will influence their children's ability to make decisions on purchases as they grow older. This is because children naturally observe and learn from their parents' actions. By witnessing how parents engage in thoughtful and informed decision-making, children are likely to learn essential financial skills, including saving, budgeting, comparison shopping, and understanding value for money. Discipline and guidance provided by parents also significantly influence their child's future. Parents contribute to the socialization of their children by establishing rules, setting boundaries, and providing guidance on appropriate behavior. Consistent discipline helps children develop a sense of responsibility and understanding of right and wrong. The studies point out that low-income families could find it challenging to support their children's education and extracurricular activities, which could have an effect on the child's overall development and future success. After learning about this issue, Parents should adopt better parenting styles and set up reasonable and clear guidelines. By allowing their children to express their own opinion without violating boundaries, this could protect the kids' mental health and boost their self-esteem to become successful and confident adults. Conclusion: there are a few ways that we disagree with how parents raise their child. Firstly, parents with different level of income such as B40 and M40 families, their parents provide good education and complete household necessities that can affect their future in terms of behavior. Therefore, they grew up without knowing that hardship to earn money, while B40 families live with incomplete facilities that prevent their child from continuing their education. Instead, parents should educate their children to be moderate in expenses. Thus, in the future, they know to manage their money properly. Secondly, parents busy with their life such as work also can affect their child because they cannot spend time together, and their child did not get attention from their parents. Accordingly, less interaction with parents will lead to lack of interest in school. Hence, parents should spend their free time with children to do beneficial things, so they do not feel neglected. Based on what we learned in Chapter 3, if household consume more, their savings less, and if household consume less, their savings more. Consequently, these articles determine that negative outcomes totally affect parental contributions and should be considered for future policy programs, because to make sure that all parents are better equipped to provide well-behaved quality child upbringing. That's all. Thank you.